So, good morning, good evening, everyone. um, Today, welcome to, I would say, our Sunday topic. And today's topic is all about clearing our chakras. And one moment, I'll just share my screen. Yeah, so there you go. All right. So, we'll be going through a workshop next 2 weeks, and it will be all about clearance of the chakras and feel the difference in the our meditation. So far we have gone through a lot of stuff as such, in terms of how should we start our meditation, then gradually how to get into a state where our mind is stable and we are able to experience the rising of the Kundalini. And once Kundalini has risen up, then we balance ourselves. So we have learned that how to do our balancing. We know how to do foot soaking. We also probably know candle treatment, ice pack, and everything. But this week it will be more of re-emphasizing or reinforcing those techniques. And the idea of this treatment is, Shri Mataji said that treatment is not Sahaja Yoga. Treatments are meant for clearing our chakras, removing our blockages in the path of Kundalini. And once those blockages are removed, then the Kundalini's path is cleared and she can come up to Sahasrara and settle there. And that's when actually when the Kundalini is risen up and has settled into our Sahasrara, and that's when our connection happens with the divine energy that we always keep talking about. And that is the basic thing. So if you want to operate a particular electrical equipment, you need to plug it in. Yeah, if there is a problem with that plug, then you need to fix the plug. So all these techniques are about fixing the plug, and once the plug is fixed, then you just plug yourself into the divine source of energy by having Kundalini into our Sahasrara. And then the real meditation begins. So until then, it is all the effort to get into that state, where it starts. And when that meditation begins, and that's when we can actually expect, it is nothing wrong in expecting that, oh, why I'm not feeling vibrations or why I'm not feeling peaceful yet, so it will only happen after the Kundalini has awakened, yeah, and our connection has happened. So all these techniques end. Okay, so through our day-to-day lives and day-to-day things, we choose different things, and those things kind of have their effects on our mental, emotional, and physical state. And um, and then that impacts our ability to get into meditation. So this techniques, we want to learn this technique so that we can fix those issues first to begin with. And once the issues are fixed, then we can nicely get into meditative state, and then explore our inner being, our inner self. And you will be very pleasantly surprised when that exploration start within. We First thing that happens to us is we have a tranquillant experience of energy. One. Two is that slowly, because we are so tranquillant inside, we make right decisions because our mind is very stable, and it is in a witness state, and it can see things better. So we make good decisions, and of course the good decision have their side effects, is that good outcomes. And overall, when those good outcomes starts coming, our stress goes down, and we kind of avoid getting into the clutches of a lot of negative things that happen in our life, and that's ultimately what we all want to be in. So let's begin. So let's raise our Kundalini and quickly take Bandhan. And I hope you got the foot soak tub and candle. So the lady on the screen, her name is Auntie Lynn. She is in Australia, Sydney. And this is one of the recordings that I'm just replaying today. Actually, it was one of the programs that happened last year. As you can see the date there, September 2021, and they ran this workshop. So we thought, why reinvent the wheel when we have a recording? We'll just replay that. So she's going to show us how the foot soaking is done. During the foot soaking, how to clear our chakras, which I mean we have told, but this video is very nice that they have taken it from a distance, so you can actually see how we have to use our hands on our chakras and then clear out. And yeah, she will also teach us about candle treatment. So today is more about foot soaking and candle. And ice pack also, I think she's going to explain, I think. Yeah. So and then throughout the week we will specifically work on different chakras to clear them out, different techniques. So let's see how it goes. So good luck to everyone, and we'll now listen to Auntie Lane, how she takes us through. Yeah, let's go.
Hi everyone, I'm Lynn from Canberra, and for our collective session first half, we'll do a little foot soak and listen to Shri Mataji, the founder of Sahaja Yoga, her talk for a short time, and then we'll split off into the workshop, which is a great opportunity for you all to have one-on-ones. And also don't worry if you are one of the few people who need to stay on YouTube, can't go over to Zoom, don't worry, I'll continue and we'll have a little meditation here on the main room, but mostly you'll all be eager to go over to the workshop and have your one-on-ones. So without chatting too much, I hope you've all got your foot soak bucket with you. So a bucket of just lukewarm water, or very hot if you're feeling very tired, or very cold if you're feeling very chitty and chatty like I seem to be. So I've got a handful of salt in that. So that's the earth element in my bucket, and some water. I've got a bit of paper towel, but if you have a nice towel at home you can use, and my cup for rinsing. So that's all you need for now. Maybe if you have an ice pack handy, if you're feeling you'd like to use that, I've got one here in a tea towel. You can do that now as well, and as we go along, if you've got another candle, we can also use that on the left side. So if you put all those things ready, and socks off, and before we start, let's raise our kundalini and put ourselves into bandhan, as we always do when we start our meditation. So with our left hand raising up, our attention on that hand, right hand is winding round, taking our attention and our kundalini up to the 7th chakra, tying a knot, because we really want to keep it up there. We'll do that 3 times for each of our channels. Attention on that hand, and now we'll tie 2 knots. So we're wanting to keep our attention up there increasingly more. And now for this 3rd time, for our 3rd channel, let's tie 3 knots. Keep everything up there. So now we should start to feel those vibrations flowing in our hands. And we'll just take those vibrations and protect ourselves with that rainbow bandhan, the protection. 7 times, once for each of our chakras. Doing that with our concentration, which also increases the vibrations. And that should be 7. And now for our bucket, let's just vibrate it with our right hand, approximately 7 times. So that's nicely vibrated water to cleanse all of our chakras. And then let's place our feet in there. Let's just take our attention inside with our attention on our breathing. Let's collectively clear our entire left channel. So taking our right hand down towards the earth, you can just close your eyes or keep your eyes on the photograph, looking through the flame. So we're asking Mother Earth, Mother Nature, please clear my left channel. Take away any obstructions, keeping me away from the center. So please absorb any darkness, any pressure from my past, from my emotional side, and suck it out into the water, into the earth. Good time too to remind ourselves to ask, what's happening on top of my head? What's happening in my seventh energy center, my Sahasrara chakra? We can also see in the palm of our hand, on the left hand there on your lap. And let's bring that right hand back open on our lap and bend the left hand so that we can clear the right channel. So we'll just ask, Mother Kundalini, please clear out any imbalance from my right side, my futuristic nature, my planning and my thinking. Please absorb any heat from my right side into the atmosphere, to the air element. And just bringing both hands down now, just ask your Mother Kundalini to show you the state of your being. Mother, please show me my vibrations. Please show me the condition of my chakras. If you're still feeling pressure on, say, the right hand, you might want to take that ice pack, if you have it with you, wrap it up, and just pop it underneath your jumper, and just keep it there for the rest of your foot soak and meditation. If you're feeling a bit lethargic or emotional on the left side, which I'm not, by the way, but you could also light the candle and just keep it on the left side, just on your leg or on the somewhere safe. You can just keep that there while we continue on with our foot soak. I won't light the candle, but please do if you need to. I'm just going to keep my foot soak on my liver, which is where a lot of heat from the right side accumulates. The liver, as you know, absorbs all the poison from your body, which can also be in overactivity as well. So very important to cool that down. And it does work. It feels very cool after you've had the ice pack in there for some time. So what we might do is just clear each of our energy centers from the central channel, noting, of course, how you're feeling now, and then we'll check again after the foot soak how you're feeling. So let's just start at the Muladhara chakra, our first energy center of our innocence and our wisdom. So at the level of the knees, just give a little bandhan with that hand and absorb, take out any of the heat or the pressure that's stopping the quality of innocence and wisdom from manifesting. So you're asking Mother Kundalini, please take out any pressure or obstruction on my first energy center so that my wisdom and innocence can fully manifest. And then just offer that into the water. Do that a couple of times. And then just raise up your Kundalini, which is just above that chakra, up to the top of your head a couple of times. Just get my ice pack comfortable there. Let's move to the second energy center, the one of our pure knowledge and our pure desire. Also the seat of our, at the start of our attention, which is both those chakras, the second and the third. So at the level of our hip and the top of our leg, in the center, it's the bottom of the stomach. Just rotating in a circular motion, clockwise direction, always in the front. And just take out any heat, any obstructions, any impurities, and offer it into the bucket. And we're asking in our heart, Mother Kundalini, please give me the pure knowledge and the pure attention that helps me in my spiritual evolution. So any obstructions here, any impure knowledge that's stopping me from expanding my pure desire to be one with my spirit. You can just check how you're feeling, if you're feeling those thumbs. Feels a little bit on the right to me, so I'm going to do with my left hand a little bit more, rotating the chakra on that right side. I'm going to ask Mother Kundalini, please purify my attention. Just offer that heat into the bucket. And then with the right hand, I can raise up my desire to have my Kundalini up at the seventh energy center, the top of my head. And we'll move up to the top of the stomach, the nabi, well, around the navel. And let's just take out anything that's stopping us from feeling totally satisfied, peaceful and generous. And offer those things into the bucket. All our money worries, all our family problems. Into the bucket. And again, raising up our attention. Up to the heart now. Let's rotate that chakra in a clockwise direction and ask Mother Kundalini, please make me fearless. Any fears, drop them into the bucket. Please take away any obstructions stopping me from feeling the truth of my spirit. Anything stopping me being one with my spirit. And raising the energy up Let's come up to the Vishuddhi. Aspect keeps disappearing. And let's just rotate our Vishuddhi center. Mother Kundalini, please make me one with all the Sahaja Yogis, all the realized souls around the world. Please give me the sweetness of your communication. You be the sweetness of my words and my actions. And taking out any guilt. I'm not guilty as I am the Spirit. And coming up to the forehead, to our brain center, the center of forgiveness. And let's just take out anything stopping us from forgiving unconditionally. And put it into the bucket, into the earth and the water. Raising up our Kundalini, up to the seventh center, through that Agya chakra. And up at the Agya, up at the Sasrara, up at our seventh energy center. Just pushing the center of our palm onto the center of the top of our head, giving it a little massage, and raising up our hand. Just see if you can feel that Kundalini flowing on the top of your head. And let's do that sweeping motion where we have our hands crossed, taking down the two channels, the future and the past, into the bucket. Do that a few times. And just, we can probably take our ice packs out now. I'm just asking our Mother Kundalini to show me the state of my being. It's feeling a little bit on the right side. Might be just me, but let's all do it together anyway, which is to raise our left and down with our right. Let's just do that 7 times. So it's like a half bandhan. We're just going from the left to the right. So even if you're feeling only left side or you're feeling only right side, this can help in both of those situations. Now just ask you, Mother Kundalini, please show me my vibrations. Well, it's feeling quite nice now to me. So let's just take our feet out of our bucket, rinse them off, and put them on your towel. We won't take our buckets away just yet. We'll do those in a minute when we're going off to our workshops. Just dry your feet and either put your bucket to the side or take yourself to the side. We'll give a bandhan to that water again so that anything in there gets nullified. We'll finish that off by raising our Kundalini, as we always do. Again, tying the knot, keeping our attention up in the 7th center. 2 knots for the 2nd time. And the 3rd time. 3 knots. And then we protect ourselves with the bandha. And it's always good to have a meditation after your foot soak. That's especially nice and clean state. As we go into meditation, we'll watch a short excerpt of Shri Mataji's lecture, which is always very nice to get us into a further, deeper meditation. So we'll watch that for a short while. It's about 7 minutes, and then we'll meditate for a few minutes, and then we'll take our buckets and move off to our workshop. And those who can't go, of course, are welcome to stay. If they're not able to go to Zoom, we'll carry on meditating here. So thank you, Kirti. We'll have a look at that video now.
Reach a certain state where you feel and you are aware that something more has to happen to you. You are already ready for that. Some of you have really taken birth in this time just for this. So, because I do not want to talk of your past is over now, we have to think of the present. One has to know that all of you get realization. Some people have certain problems on their different centers, as I told you. Different type of problems people have. Because of these problems, the Kundalini goes back to its attention, because Kundalini has to look after your problems. She's your mother. So she goes there, attends to that problem, and again she rises. But only thing you have to learn how to make her rise, how to cooperate with her, how to understand your own problem and give additional help to solve the problem. Now you will be amazed that you just get rid of your false identifications with yourself. You become absolutely detached from that, because you start talking in the language of chakras and centers. You start saying that this center is bad, that center is bad, this is not all right, mother, that's wrong with me, that is wrong with me. That's all. You don't say I have cancer, you don't say I'm mad, you don't say I'm egoistical. You just say, mother, this center is not all right, that center is not all right. Depending on the quality of your centers, the chakras, as they are the ones who really are the channels for the energy of God to flow in. Regarding them, you have to be careful. How your chakras are. Are you clean or not? Some of you will find cool breeze flowing all right in the hand. But maybe one chakra is catching. On one chakra you will feel the heat, or you may feel the numbness. You might feel also a kind of a you can say a kind of a tingling on certain fingers. Now wherever there is tingling, you must know there is a kind of a struggle between those chakras and the Kundalini. So you should just try to help your chakras to awaken them. And also must know that every one of you are part and parcel of the whole. You are awakened now. You are awakened to that part. And so you have to be more careful. Because if you suffer from some chakra, I can feel it. But if others, those who are not realized, I don't feel it at all. I'm not bothered. There can be any number of devils or anything, doesn't matter to me. But if you people who are realized souls have a slight problem, immediately I know that you have this problem, my attention is diverted to that. So you must understand that the attention is all the time there to look after you, to give you a better guidance. Your spirit is all the time working. But you must learn how to take the guidance from your spirit. That's the main point. So nobody is lower or higher, as he said. I've seen some people who were declared as drunkards, this, that, overnight they're finished. They're perfect people. Not only, but very good surgeons. So, you see, all these clouds have come on the sky of your being in this lifetime, doesn't matter, makes no difference. But your past is great, that's shown. So you don't have to worry as to how far aware you are. There's no degree or anything to measure it. You must be all aware already, otherwise you would not come to me, first of all. And to get realization itself is a very big thing. Now there's a very good seeker I know of who came to me, and he got his realization, but he did not feel it on his hand. Because he has a very bad Vishuddhi here. And with a bad Vishuddhi chakra, you may not feel it in your hand, doesn't matter. But you'll feel peaceful, you'll feel joyful, and you can feel it on your top of your head, or others can feel it. Gradually your fingers will start improving, and they will give you better results. For example, people who do hard work with their hands, also their fingers can be numbed. So we have to use certain methods like looking after our hands. This body now is a temple of God. So we have to look after it in a way respectfully. Not for the way the prostitutes, when they want to sell their body, they look after their body. No, but respect, with respect to our body. We have to look after ourselves in a way that we should keep good health. And to keep good health in Sahaja Yoga, there are 1001 things which you have to know, which is very easy to understand and which will be told to you for no price at all, nothing. It is the divine that is anxious, that you should get it, that you should settle down, that you should enjoy it. So you don't have to be so anxious about it. These anxieties must be given up. Just try to understand your centers. Now many of you did feel the cool breeze, but maybe after some time you may lose it, doesn't matter. You'll go up and down like that, doesn't matter. It does not mean that you have lost them, not at all. Now supposing you try a method, a simple method, that you first put your left hand towards my photograph. Just now you can try. And right hand on the Mother Earth. Let's see. Right hand on the Mother Earth. That's why I wanted to have it in the open, but doesn't matter now. If rain is good for you, for the farmers, let's have it. So now put your left hand like this, and right hand, those who are not sitting can put up like that. Like this. Back. Yes. Right hand like this. Right. Not left, right hand. Fine.
On the ground. No, like this.
Backwards, yes, right hand. Now what we are doing, the left hand side power is the emotional power. Now if you have an emotional problem, say somebody has been taking drugs, is a left-sided person. Some drugs are LSD and all that right-sided, but most of the drugs taken to the left side. Gurus are left-sided problem. Most of these problems or mental problems are left-sided problems. But the problem of the intellectuals is right-sided. Futuristic people is right-sided. People who are running the rat race are right-sided. See, that kind of overactivity, that kind of. On the contrary, those who have taken to drugs are left-sided.
We'll just have a little meditation now. Just 5 minutes. I'll share with you some music. Just keeping your attention on the top of your head. Just listening through the top of your head. You can close your eyes or you can look towards the photograph. When you're ready, do close your eyes and listen through the top of your head.
space. Otra tabla.
Sorry to stop it all there, but the night is young and we've got workshops to be done. So we might just continue our meditation in a moment. We can take our buckets or put them aside further if you want to empty them, and then we'll all move to our different rooms, and that'll happen automatically, so don't worry. So thank you all for that lovely meditation, and we'll see you back here, or you may just finish off in your workshop rooms, or others, I'll see you here if you're not able to go to Zoom, but I'm sure most of you will, and enjoy your workshop. Thanks everyone. Let's move our buckets and move to our rooms. I'll come back here for those people who are not going to the workshop, which won't be many, I guess. So 7 bandhans for each of our chakras. So we'll take our candle. If you have a candle with you, let's just, it's distracting seeing myself over there. Let's just take it up the entire left side and over where it crosses over, obviously, to the right. Let's do that a number of times. So it's just our entire left side. We're sweeping the candle through. Keeping your attention, of course, still on your Sahasrara, but noticing how you're feeling inside. So we're burning off anything that's sitting in our left side, stopping us from feeling all those lovely qualities at our chakras. So let's do even more now, just starting from the first energy center, which is just below where our Kundalini sits. So that's the Muladhara center. So on the left Muladhara, we want to feel the wisdom and the innocence. So anything that's sitting and blocking us from feeling the strength of our innocence, we're just holding that candle there to burn off, and we're asking Mother Kundalini to please burn off into the flame anything that's blocking our return to our purity and innocence. We can even do a little horseshoe movement with the candle around that left Muladhara channel. And coming up to the lower part of the abdomen on the left-hand side there, the center of our pure knowledge. So let's hold the candle there and just ask Mother Kundalini, please give me the pure knowledge, the pure technique, and the pure desire to be one with the Spirit. So please remove any obstacles that might be blocking my Swadhisthana center from the left. And then just give it a little bandhan with the flame. So really want to burn off anything that's unnecessarily sitting there and blocking the pure desire, the pure knowledge from manifesting for us. And then coming up to our nabi, so that's just the left side of where the belly button is, just holding the candle there. Again, try to see what's happening on top of your head, the Sahasrara, and in your heart. So you're asking from your heart, Mother Kundalini, please take away any obstruction from my nabi, pressing on my nabi. It's stopping me from feeling the peace.
तो भी चाय पी के चली जाएगी.
If we can, maybe we can mute our microphones just so we don't disturb each other. And then again, doing the little circles with the flame. So we're really wanting to take out any worries that's upsetting our satisfaction and our peace from this left side of the nabi. If we rush around a lot, that also disturbs this left nabi. Let's go up to the heart now, where our spirit resides. Mother Kundalini, please burn off any obstruction, stopping me from feeling the joy of my spirit. Really desiring from your heart to feel the joy of your spirit. And again, we can just do the little bandhans with the candle. Then this is the good opportunity to burn off any guilt, stopping us from literally feeling on our hands what's happening. We'll go straight to the bandhan. Mother Kundalini, please take away any guilt. I can't be guilty. I'm not guilty. And now we'll just very carefully take the candle over to the right of our head, which is the culmination of that left side. And you can even just turn your head a little bit so it's going a little bit round to the back, just to clear that superego. So we're going to ask from our heart, Mother Kundalini, please burn off any superego, that fumes of the left side that's holding me back from feeling the joy of my spirit. And then let's just putting the candle aside now. Let's just close our eyes, take our attention to the top of our head, and asking Mother Kundalini, please take me into meditation. Let me feel the silence and the peace of the Sahasrara, the thousand-petaled lotus. Let's just take our hand through the central channel to encourage more of our Mother Kundalini energy to come up onto the Sahasrara. Just try to feel that gentle breeze blowing. Might be warm, might be cool. Just that subtle energy coming through the top of your head now. Just wherever you can feel it. Might be close, might be far. Where you think it might be. Keeping your attention there, bring both hands open on your lap again. And we will have another treat for you, which is an excerpt where Shri Mataji is talking about the value of meditation. We'll just ask Kirti if she can.
We'll just meditate for a minute or two. Yeah, Jai Shri Mataji. So let's raise your Kundalini. Take Bandhan again. Anyone, if you got any questions? So this was just like a quick, I think Auntie took very quickly through candle treatment, ice, and foot soak, which more or less we knew, but I think it was good to see, how to use the hand and give abundance to the chakras. But yeah, through the week we'll go a little more in details and work on each chakra and see how we get better. But of course, at the end of the 2 weeks, we'll see that we really get see that improvement in our realization and awareness. So yeah, we'll stop here for tonight. Anyone got any questions that we might want to discuss now? Please unmute yourself and have a question.
Hi, Jai Shri Mataji Mohan.
Jai Shri Mataji.
Yeah, thank you. That was excellent. Would you recommend we do this every day or as additional?
Yeah,
Or is it,
yeah. You should do it every day for next 2 weeks at least, while we go through that. But the idea is the general guidance is that you don't have to do all the things every day. You have to check your awareness. If you, like Shrimati is saying, right? If you see that on your left hand you have less vibrations or hot vibrations, then you need a candle treatment. If you have less vibrations on the right hand or hot vibrations on the right hand, you need an ice pack, yeah. And foot soak, we definitely recommend every day. So have a lukewarm water and everyday foot soak, yeah, definitely. But ice pack or candle depends on what you feel every day. So, but if you do not feel vibrations enough properly, or if you're just not sure about it, what I would suggest is you do a foot soak, and have 2 minutes of, like, say, ice pack and see how it goes, and then like 2 to 5 minutes into candle and then see how it goes, and you will feel a difference. Yeah. So just to begin with, or drop me or so big a question that, hey, can you please check our vibrations, and we can suggest you something quickly for that day, that what you should probably take up here. So we can do it that way. From tomorrow onwards, we will possibly have, if we get more people, we can get into breakout room and help each other then. Yeah.
okay, thank you, Jai Shri Mataji. Have a beautiful night.
Thank you so much, Carol. Anyone else? Devina, Sam, Shivan, Vinod, any questions? Thank you, Sam. I see you use those voting things, yeah, heart now. I didn't acknowledge before, but thanks for that. I appreciate that. Anyone? Vinod, Shivan, any question?
Thank you, Mohan. It was a very nice session. No questions at all.
Awesome.
Fantastic feeling.
Yeah, welcome after a long time.
Yeah.
I hope you're able to manage your work and attend. Yeah.
Yeah, going good now.
Okay, cool. Nice. Very good. Thanks, Shivan. Jai Shri Mataji. Devina,
Jai Shri Mataji.
yeah, Sam, any questions, please feel free, or we can end the session for tonight. No? All good then. Thank you so much, Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji. Thank you.
Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji. Thanks, Sam. Bye-bye.